I saw a post on Facebook from a student. He was an engineer, like me, and he had graduated with a low GPA, like me. And he felt completely, utterly lost. And it was his words that made me feel that, man, I've felt this so much in my life. So, how exactly did I get out of it? And this is why I'm making this video. Before I explain why your GPA is so important, there is a concept that I really want to tell you about. Loss aversion. What loss aversion means that as humans, our behaviors are far more motivated to reduce risk rather than to have a reward. So, for example, I lose my phone, but the next day I get a new phone as a gift from somebody else. Somebody would think that the pain of losing the phone would be equal to the reward of getting a new phone, the similar phone. But actually that's not true. Our losses are twice as painful to us than the rewards. But how does it relate to your GPA? Think of it from the point of view of a manager who is hiring new people. What they are motivated by is not the fact that the new person with a higher GPA is going to come in and they're going to increase the revenue of the company by 4% or 5%. They're not looking at the reward. They are looking to minimize the possibility of a risk. A person with a higher GPA is less likely to miss his or her deadlines. A person with a higher GPA, well, theoretically, on paper, should be more punctual. A person with a higher GPA should be able to learn more quickly and effectively. Now, I know all these things are not necessarily true, but if we look from the perspective minimizing the risk, then we can see why they are doing that. Okay, Manan, you explained your brilliant concept, but how does that help me achieve my goals even if I have a low GPA? There are two things that really helped me be at the place where I am. Here's why I'm saying this. In order to be at a place where you want to be, you have to first accept what you suck at. Now, if you had a lower GPA and there weren't any other bigger circumstances that stopped you from studying, then there is a very high possibility that there are some things that you suck at, that you are not clearly interested in. Now, for me, I can give my personal example. I sucked at mathematical reasoning. I sucked at analytical theory. I was not very good at that at all. But it was only when I realized that, okay, these are the things that I am not good at. It was only then I was able to know what are my strengths. This is point number one, and this is extremely important. Focus. There are some things that you really suck at. Eliminate them and then focus on the things that you are actually good at, that you're interested in. Point number two is you attack. Once you realize, okay, these are the things that I'm good at, then you go on the offense. You go take life by the balls. For 1 year, I applied for scholarships. I applied for 12 different scholarships before I was able to secure one. Out of 12, I got rejected in 10 of them. You have to go on the offense if you want to be successful at life or career or anything. Start doing things as much as you can. The more you do things, the more you will realize, okay, this is what I'm good at. This is what I'm not good at. And then you focus on what you're good at. And you keep on doing this process again and again and again. And you start building more experience. You start getting more projects under your belt. And you don't have to be employed anywhere to do that. You can start doing projects. You can do freelancing. You can just approach different people. You can do internships for free. I know that is not an easy thing to do, especially when you are an engineer who graduated from a really good university. But universities don't really train you for real life. Real life trains you for the real life. I go through these things myself all the time. It's very easy to feel lost and discouraged. But the key again is to go on the offense, to do action as much as you can. Once you start doing action, all these feelings of discouragement, they will start to disappear. Focus and attack. That's it.